Hey everybody, welcome back. It's ArcDargo here with more of Let's Remember the Best, a segment where I run through the games that I enjoyed from my childhood. Where we last left off, we got to the swamp, and now we go deeper into the cave with Let's Remember the Best of Golden Sun, The Lost Age. I'm gonna have to rework that intro, but hell, we're working on it for now. So we're inside the Temple Swamp Caves. As we can see, the water is falling down into this little hole. And the emulator is already lagging, which is a nice sign for the start of an LP. Or at least the start of a video, right? This isn't the start of my LP. If you're wondering where the hell I've been these past week or two, maybe, it's because I've been filming with my friends for a tech project we have for our communications technology class. We were supposed to make, the assignment is make a music video. We decided to take it one step further and remake a video that we did a few years back. Of course, this other video that we made looked like shit, so I told them, hey, why don't we remake it and make it look nice and fabulous for the viewers. Well, not for the viewers, for the teacher. So what we're going to do is actually have gunfire for once. And the second part is... Don't let it push me. And the second part is we're actually going to have a story. Relatively cheesy one, but a story nonetheless. Alright, now I don't know if time actually moves while you're in your menu, so you have to do this kind of quickly. What you have to do is make a puddle and then freeze it. Because what they're spewing out on the sides there is not just the breath of the gods. No. What that is actually hot steam. And what it'll do is it'll evaporate the puddle and also melt the ice. Not particularly in that order, but you get where I'm going, right? Yeah, I'm going down. See? You guys know where I'm going. Now, there's two places we can go from here. I'm not sure if we want to take this door yet, because I believe they're branching paths. They don't necessarily meet in the same place, if I remember correctly. Oh, wait, I learned something. I learned how to kick ass and shoot bubblegum. When I'm all out of... Yeah, see, this is the one area we don't want to go to yet. So as you can see, right when we go down there, we find some lava. And as we all know, everybody loves lava. But the reason why you don't want to go down there is because we'll eventually hit a dead end, if I remember correctly. So we want to climb up here. Now, oops, wrong button. Now, if you remember correctly, there was some sort of waterfall earlier on in the dungeon. Hang on. We can't go that way, actually. So that little dripping water, drizzling water. Yeah, I can't talk there. You know, it says it's 15 degrees on the friggin' weather network. Yet, if you look outside, like, I have my window open. It's blowing my blinds around. It's actually nice and chilly in here now. Let me say, a shower once you get up in the morning, oh, it just feels so nice. And for those of you who are teens, do you know how good it is to, like, finally have shaved after a week of filming? When you couldn't do much in the morning anyways? Do you know how nice that feels? Now, I think there's a door down here. Because I don't think I'm supposed to come this way, actually. Because I think I just screwed up. Come on, kill them! Holding up the speed up button doesn't work very well. You can't move. I'm gonna kill you. Ah, ha, ha, ha. We're all well. I forgot my chain of thought from earlier. Okay, so there's no door here. None there. This game doesn't really show where its doors are that go downwards. Yeah, see, it looks like some of these places should be doors, but they're not. Come on. Come on. That's mean. Move along, please. Thank you. Let's go up here, because everybody loves going up here. Alright, now if we go over here. I'm not sure if we're supposed to go over here or not. No, I believe I just went in a complete fucking circle. Okay, so that was the quick way down, which I don't know if that makes any sense. I'll meet you back around the corner. I had so many problems with enemies. I'm using a void and they still managed to catch up with me. Well, after looking around, apparently this is the only way we can go. Now, if we tried to use move on this rock, it wouldn't work. So what we gotta do is we gotta cool it off first. And right when we cool it off, it turns into a blue block. You know what? Don't question it. It makes total sense to me. Anyways, that little hole we have in the ceiling is coming down here, and it's creating a pool of water. Yes, of course, the most valuable thing of all. A pool of water. I don't know if I can... No, I don't think I can reach that from here. Alright, so what we gotta do is we gotta go around and find our way over there so we can shake that rock into the lava. Why would we want to do that? Well, I'll show you in a moment. First, let's click this in dead S. Alright, now. Whee! Okay. Now, here's where one of the puzzles from Dark Dawn I remember. Ah! I don't know. Do we want to go down here first? No. It's bugging me. Okay, no, you want to push the block in here first, and then you go around. So, let's go over there. The only problem is you have to have precise timing when you get over here. You keep running against it, and then right when you jump over, it'll start blowing again. So, yeah, be careful. Now, I don't want to go over there yet. I want to hop these lava rivers. Let's hope we don't fall in. You know what? I never have been near lava, and I'm not sure how much heat it gives off, but if I can't handle opening the dishwasher after it's done, like, going through, pretty sure I can't stand being around lava, so. And I think the one reason I don't like being around the dishwasher, though, would mean that, I mean, come on, it's like soaked food that's like in a giant mess. Think of it like dirty water that's been sitting there for an hour. And it's pretty much what it smells like. And if you just kept it in a nice little jar and whipped it open, you're like, oh god, it smells like ass. Actually, it smells like somebody's on a barbecue right now. I'm in the sudden mood for burgers, to be honest. That or pizza. No, not pizza. I'm in the mood for a burger. Not a Wendy's or friggin' McDonald's burger. No, I want a homemade burger right now. I'm really hungry. I didn't have much for breakfast. I only had some waffles. And they were like the toaster kind, so I feel kind of sick eating those. Why did I eat them then? Oh, well, I was just kind of hungry. Just needs to time me over. Then I went for a shave, then I went for a shower, and here I am now. All nice and clean and dry, with a nice fall breeze coming through my window. Now the little river will pull that down the river, and we can go all the way up here. Follow the red brick road. It just doesn't have the same ring to it, doesn't it? Anyways, in here we want to use Tremor on this rock. Oh no, don't fall on my head! And then the rock just goes, nope. Kills the river over there, which is glitching out on the emulator. Oh wow, that looks so bad. I'm sorry. Alright, anyways, that clears up some of the water there. And we find an enemy, which is not actually scripted, so. No, I don't want to sleep. I've had enough of these enemies that try and put you to sleep. Because they always have a very good chance of doing so. This is not a very good time to demonstrate. Whenever I'm off camera, they just seem to give me hell. Like, whenever the camera's on... Oh, by the way, you can't walk past those spikes. Whenever the camera's on, they just kind of look at you and go, hi, I'm pretty, look at me. And then when the camera's off, it's like, shit just got real! Wasn't there a spot I could dig right here? No, that's the wrong button. This button. Huh. I always thought there was a spot here you could dig out and find an item, but I must be thinking of somewhere else. Anyways, now we get to head deeper into the cave. By deeper, I mean, let's just rain on your parade. Now notice how it's bright in here, nice and shiny, and this rock's on fire. We douse it. Now it's dark in here. Shh. Alright, now, is my volume on? It's a little high. Let's turn it down. Now, there's nothing down there, which is fine. You know, I'm hearing crows in the background. I don't know if you guys can hear it too, but after watching Alfred Hitchcock's The Birds, I don't know. Having my window open and hearing birds, I don't want to hear those. Yeah, fuck you too, Crow, okay? I watched that movie and I don't like you anymore. Seem like a complete idiot, or, never mind. Now, we've reached the bottom of this area, and if we douse this rock here, turn out the lights, we see a patch of light on the ground. And it's the only spot in here. Now, can we check this spot, actually? Check the ground. I thought I saw something sparkle. Now, if we use Scoopa here, put some more sand in our pants, because it's the best thing to do for Golden Sun, we find some stardust. Give me a second here. just fixing my door. Unfortunately, with an open window comes, like, a door that doesn't want to stay shut because my door's broken. Anyways. Oh, come on! What is it with these enemies not letting me run away? They don't even do much damage either, I find. You know what? These would have been excellent enemies to have me fighting when I was... Whoa, my door just closed on its own now. Slender, is that you? I tried to get Typhoon to actually play Slender on camera, but he wouldn't play it long enough. He only played it for about a minute, and then he, like, no, fuck this. Which I don't blame him. I mean, that game's not really scary. It's just sort of annoying. When you're like, oh, he could just jump out at me on note at any time, so I'm just going to stare at him. Actually, if you look at Jared's YouTube channel from ScrewTech, sorry you had to leave ScrewTech, buddy. But he says, ways of making Slender not scary. I did that with my brothers around. They actually love Slender now. Throwing him a rave, playing red light, green light. It's hilarious. And then I ended up getting caught, and my brother screamed so loud he ended up freaking shattering my eardrums almost. Alright, I don't think there's anything in this dungeon that's left. There is a completely other part of this dungeon that I've seemed to have missed. I don't know where. But I'm just going to get the hell out of here, because this dungeon's rather annoying after you get through it. We on fire! Alright, so now let's go back down. And now we're at the Tadpole Swamp. Now, same way to get back, just run over the bubbles. I'm not sure I can make that. Nope. See, this is the one part about this part of the swamp that I hate. Getting back. Getting over here is actually easy as hell. Getting back, good luck. By the way, wait for it to push you all the way up, or you're just going to get pushed up part of the way. Observe. See, I'm not up all the way. There we go. I always like this idea, though. By the way, you want to run while you're in this swamp, because walking, sometimes you don't make it, I find. Or maybe it does sometimes, I don't know. I'm not paying complete attention to what the hell I'm doing. So if I ever find out how to get lower in this dungeon or some of the other areas, I might come back here. But for now, we found quite a few items that... Okay, two. By quite a few, I mean two. Two items that we can forge. So let's go back and do that. Oh, shit. Alright, give me a sec. I have to do something. About that, I just wanted to turn on my other computer that I have right behind this one. I'm playing this on my laptop, man. My big, nice, big-ass piece of shit PC over here. Max, live long. Give yourself to Steve Jobs. Pray to him. He is your new god. Anyways, I'm just joking around. Anyways, I'm trying to find the list of items you can get from the blacksmith. I want to get a particular item from the Stardust, I think. I could be thinking of a different... No, I know there's another item that you can forge that I want to get at least, like, two of. Because those weapons are freaking ridiculous. Like, there's the Soul Blade, and then there's... What the hell? Why wasn't this in Dark Dawn? Oh. I changed that sound effect. Anyways, hang on a sec. Do. There we go. Just putting my password in. Damn, that was loud. And yes, that's my login sound effect. So if you heard that, congratulations. That was loud as shit. Oh, well, no wonder. I must have been playing on my headphones last night, and when I took out the headphones, I realized, hey, it's not very loud. No, what the hell? I told you to run. And I guess I turned up all the sound by accident. So, because my headphones are rather quiet, because they're pretty big, but they're rather quiet. I like that for the fact that I won't be one of those teens that in the future are like, I can't hear a thing! Alright, now what I'm going to do is I'm going to save state right here. Because when we give this to Sunshine, yes, that is his name, I just never knew that. When we give this to Sunshine, the item that you get is fixed. So you have to save right before giving it to him. Or right before entering the city, because it has a sort of random number generator kind of feeling. Alright, let's see here. I want to make the Stardust. And we're going to get a lot more Stardust later, so if I don't get this item... if I can find the items, there we go. Alright, come on. Come on! Stop being so slow, you There we... No, don't open it on that screen. I have 2 screens, and Firefox likes to open up on the smaller one. I find that really, really annoying. Alright, just like I did before, leave the town, come right back in. I reach over and grab my, my Golden Sun stuff. Actually, no, I don't think that's the link I wanted. Alright, hang on, I'm just going to look at my, my list here, and then I'll be right back. Found my link. Also, if you hear the music sounding like shit on the recording, I don't know why that is. I honestly don't know. For some reason, my recording just doesn't want to work. Alright, now I looked at this, and the one item the few items you can get is the Astral Circle, which is okay. The Comet Mace, which is, I don't know. No, hang on. Yeah, I know you're not a charity, though. Screw off. I'm trying to find something out here. Okay, no. The Comet Mace is not even pointful to have at this. Not even a good item to have at this point in the game, unless you have the Frost Wand on Jenna. Let's see. There's also the Luna Shield, which is an okay shield, I guess. I'm not going to go checking each one. I'm not going to tell you what they are. You can go and look it up if you want. There's a nice list on them on goldensun.wiki.com. Just look up forgeable items. There's also the Planet Armor, which gives you a resistance to all elements by 10, which is nice. And then there's the Stardust Ring, which heals, or no, you use to seal some Psynergy. But considering that status effects are not useful in the game, at least I find, except for the sleep status, we're just going to get one item. So we're going to get the Astral Circle. We're going to see if this is even useful. If not, then I've just completely wasted my time. Ooh, it's actually quite useful. Now hang on, I want to know who has... Didn't we just get this? Wait, does this say power? You're never going to use that power, I hope you know that. And this gives you wind power, so it would be best to replace yours. What does this give? Max PP. Actually, considering you're my team healer, I want to give this to you then. And then I can sell that, actually. First, what's the other item I have? The Tear Stone, right? Alright, the Tear Stone can also make 4 items. This can make the Clear Bracelet, the Cloud Wand, the Pure Circle, which we already got, and it can also make the Spirit Ring, another ring in the game that you're probably not going to use only because it heals you by 150 health per ally. But the only problem with it is that rings break. And I swear it's random, because I'll use a ring once, and it'll break. And then there'll be another time where I have the Spirit Ring, and I'll just use it like 20 times, and it never breaks. I don't know what causes that, and frankly, I don't want to ever care, because, let's be honest, the rings are not even useful. So I want to... Oh, yeah, you have them. There we go. So we sold the circle, and we're going to leave. So I will meet you guys back with Sunshine. Up here, going to the actual area where the kids are and coming back does not actually make Sunshine complete his work there. No. Here's the item you want. It's only in cash, but I'm not going to tell you how much it costs because I'm a dick. Speaking of the Spirit Ring, we got the Spirit Ring. Let's just use it. Oh, I'm already out. Okay. See? At that point, it didn't break. Like, ugh. I'll keep it on me for now, though. Never hurts to have it. Is there another forgeable item that I can actually pick up here? If there is, I'm just going to start forging items. Because sometimes you can actually find something pretty damn good. No, we don't have anything useful. I want to keep those potions and the lucky metals for later, because if you have them, if you need the extra cash, go ahead and sell them, but make sure you have enough cash a little bit later in the game, because you're going to need them. Now, considering that I just wasted a lot of the time that we just had here, I'm going to head to, because this takes forever to travel, we're going to head here, close to this little pond in the middle of a continent, but we're going to head a little bit north of there to this little beach that you can see right there. So I'll meet you over there. I'm back, but I want to check something real quick. Now, if you notice right over here, there's one of those spots in the water. God damn it. Birds! No! Run! There's a little spot on the water over there. Now, if you remember earlier from what I told you, if you go up to one of these little spots in the water where there's shallow water, gazed into the pond, it looks like there's something about. Come on. I know there's something in here. That's great. I don't care about dolphins. Okay, maybe this spot doesn't have anything. One last try. Sometimes it takes a few tries. Okay, no, there's nothing in there. Okay, I thought there would be. But that's one of those spots in the water, and that's how you know they're there. Anyways, let's take a shore here, and let's walk up to these houses. We are at the Apuji Islands. Oh, this music sounds so much better on the Game Boy. I feel like I should be playing Mario Sunshine when I listen to this. Anyways, if we blow these away, I think it's these ones, are they? Well, one of these piles of leaves, if you blow them away, oh, you find an item. An herb, but... Wait a second, wait a second, wait a second. Why does he say unherb? Shouldn't it be a herb? I mean, think about that for a second. The only time you ever use un is when the next letter is a vowel. For those of you who don't know English. But why is it using an un whenever you use the word herb? Is it just the way it's pronounced? Like I say herb, some people say herb, some people say h, or some people, I say h, some people say h, and whenever they say that, I really just want to punch them in the face. Because I'm getting really sick of hearing that. But, never mind. I'll probably have to go and ask my literacy teacher later. Because I failed the literacy test by 5 points. I'm getting pretty sure you guys are getting sick of hearing it, but it might be a nice little discussion with him. Anyways, let's buy this great sword for... Oh, I don't even have enough. Well, damn. Well, here's where you can buy a lot of good equipment. I don't know if this is relatively early in the game or not. But let's see if they got any artifacts. They got the Dragon Axe, which... Holy shit, I've never used this in the game up till this point. I didn't even know this fucking existed. We got this, which is... My god. I'm really going to have to go shopping later. This is going to be crazy. Well, let's hope I get a lot of money, because I want to grab all these items before I head to the next dungeon. My reason for that? Well, we'll see eventually. First, what I want to do, because we can't head to the next dungeon, we have to look up this rock. So, if there's nothing on the Aqua Island... And what are these morning... What are those... Okay, well... You're wondering what he's talking about. If we go to the Aqua Rock a little bit south of here, we notice that we can't get in because we're either being blocked or something. Now, if we use Douse on this, we get to hear the Aqua Rock music, which sounds amazing, by the way. And we get to see the magic flow through the river and down the sea. As it flows from these islands, it goes straight to the Aqua Rock, goes up the waterfall like a rising salmon, and enters the rock, where inside this rock they go... They move out of the way, and that one at the end is going to be always tipping over. I always thought that was a nice little detail they had there. What happened? The rock couldn't have heard my wishes. That's impossible. It's got to be... Well, okay, maybe we should try putting some more of our wishes into that rock. Sure, whatever you say, buddy. Now, up there is the Soul Sanctum. Not Soul Sanctum. A Sanctum, as you would call it. And then over here, if we go looking around, we see that there's a peg in the ground. We can't actually touch this peg, because there's nothing to do with it, and the other part's down there. Now, you may be wondering, how the hell do we get down there? Well, you know those little things that let us slide off these cliffs? Right there, where the water ends, that's where it is. And if you see where the water actually doesn't hit the ground and flow out like that, there's a door right there. Now, if we go over there, if we were to go over there, there would be a little cave in the side of this edge here, because this is the edge of the map, by the way. And there's a gym down there. Now, we can't get this guy for a little while. By the way, I thought you said we couldn't go all the way around the world and end up on the other side. Well, here's why. Because there's a giant cliff surrounding the world of Golden Sun. And we don't know what's down there. Hopefully, whatever's after Dark Dawn will clarify, because it looks like it's all sinking. Yeah. It'd be quite interesting to see what they do, because I was interested with Dark Dawn's story, don't get me wrong, it's nice. It's a very nice plot twist, where we get to see a little bit of a darker side, literally, to Cynergy. Now, as I said, I wanted to buy all of that equipment. I'm pretty sure I'm not going to be able to, considering that I only have, like, what, 4,000? 3,000, even worse. Do I have anything I can sell? I can sell the Soul Ring. Spirit ring, I mean. No, I don't have much I can sell. I'm just really poor right now. Well, I know one place we could go to get some cash, maybe, but... oh, I could sell these. That's not going to be very much, though. Okay, well, let's sell this, because I know I'm not going to need these. Let's just start selling shit. Let's sell a herb! No, I can't carry those. Of course not. Do these sell for much? Not much. And that ring is not even worth selling, so don't sell it also, because you need it for a side quest. Which I could technically do right now and go get myself a shit ton of experience. But I don't know if I have the synergy to actually get in there. Besides, I think the next part you need to do in that side quest is either right here or right here. And then after you do that, you have to go over here to this little island. And then after that, you get to... wait a second. No, you don't. No, it's not there. Where? I'm completely confused. Okay, let's see here. One of these islands, actually, it has another thing you put, and then... okay, so hang on. You have the rock, right? You trade the rock for one of these islands, and you get a bandana. You trade the bandana at one of these islands, you get a bottle of milk. You trade the milk to the dog over here, and he gives you a little turtle that he found. You bring the little turtle over to here to the bigger turtle, and he gets a friend, and then he'll take you on a little side path into a cave that's actually on an island over here that you can't get to by your boat. So that's that side quest. I'm probably going to do all that on screen, so if you lost me anywhere, don't worry about it. But for now, let's head to the Aqua Rock. I'm just going to say fuck the money. Besides, we're going to get a lot more once we're done the Aqua Rock anyways, so I'm not going to avoid most of the encounters there, because when you get to the rocks of this game, spoiler alert, there's more than 2 rocks. Didn't think that was obvious if I said there was an Aqua Rock. But when you get into the rocks, they have very good experience. I swear to God, I go up like 3 or 4 levels in those things. And you can get some pretty good money, too, from what I'm aware of. I don't know, I'm not really paying attention to my gold count whenever I go into a dungeon. I'm pretty much paying attention to my health and the puzzle. Because it's been a while since I've gotten this far in the game. Well, at least willingly. Now, let's get this annoying little roundabout over with. God damn it. And we're already seeing some of those enemies in action. Let's use Earthquake. Flare should be good enough. Let's use Storm Ray, because I haven't used that yet, I don't think. And we'll use Tundra. Storm Ray! Blah! Earthquake should be enough to kick your ass. Actually, I could be wrong. These things are rather... no, never mind. He's gonna die. He's gonna die. And then Jenna's gonna finish him off with level 1 tech. Or not, actually. Wow, even your weakness couldn't kill you in one shot at level 1. See, that's what I don't understand about RPGs. Why bother giving me a level 1 skill? Ooh, Tornado, that could come in handy. Why bother giving me a level 1 skill and then giving me a level up on that skill if it's completely useless? It makes using a level 1 elemental spell completely pointless. Like, for example, if you're playing Final Fantasy, if you're going through older enemies that are, like, weak as hell, I don't even bother using my spells with my mages. I just use my attack just to save the MP. Because what's the point of wasting 2 MP when your basic attack is enough to kill them? Especially if you're using a white mage. And here we are. It's tipping over. This is as far as you could have gotten into the Aqua Rock if you didn't use Douse on that gem-like, that droplet-like stone. Can I please be able to talk today? Hang on. Well, I'm just going to massage my cheeks here. Okay. There we go. I feel all nice and warmed up. That doesn't feel like somebody just, like, fucked with my cheeks. Don't fuck with your cheeks, man. By the way, if you can find the song for the Aqua Rock, take a listen to it, because it's actually a very good song. Now, you know how we had the sand falls in one of the other dungeons? Well, meet their ugly cousin, waterfalls. These are going to get quite annoying. I want to climb up here. I have no memory of how this dungeon works. Every time I come here, it's a guessing game. And also, you remember from the Ayers Rock, those little, like, wind things? Meet their ugly cousins, Waterfall. So they're the cousins to two things! Okay, there we go. By the way, don't bother trying to climb up that side one over there. You're not gonna make it. I'm gonna tell you that now. Now what we want to do is wait for this to stop. Go behind it. Now this block will not stay where you put it when you leave this area. So if you're gonna leave this area, do it either now or later. And I love how it's only 2 frames of animation to move that water. Now don't bother pushing it with your hands at this point because you're probably gonna fall. Yeah, see the water comes out right after you push it with move, so it does reset the timer, and when it hits 0, if it's not flowing, it's just going to go ahead and do it. Alright, now we walk by it, and whoa! Screensaver on my freaking PC. It scares the crap out of me every time it does that. It's displaying my Metroid Other M title screen, which I might think of doing an LP for that game, because it is a straightforward game. And it's the one Metroid game that I might actually be able to do under a nice little constrained time slot. So, I might do it, might not. If you're looking for 100% playthrough with items, you've come to the wrong person. Now, oh, it does stay, okay. Well, here, let's take the quick way down. Whee! Nintendo, whee! You! Does that mean... Oh, I just had a thought. If it's called the Nintendo Wii, whenever someone makes a Wii sound, that means they're riding somebody, right? So that means the Nintendo Wii rides you. In Soviet Russia, Nintendo Wii rides you! I'm not very funny, am I? Anyways, I've taken quite a bit of damage, so let's just give ourselves a nice little light healing spell there. And we'll climb up the lawn, na 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 na. Na 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 na. Na na na. You never make it over there. Don't even bother trying. I say screw the waterfall, I'm just gonna go all the way up here. Oh no, we can't do anything over here. Okay. If you're wondering what those platforms are for, don't bother. And that looks really weird. I'm sorry. Look at the waterfall. It just doesn't make sense how the hell it's going over a flat piece of land. Whee! Ah! Alright. Now, if you go up there and go over the waterfall, we get a nut, in case you didn't have enough. Whoa, and then we get down here. Then we have to climb down here. There's no... yeah, we have to climb down here, actually. I think we can use it down here, can't we? Does it go straight up? Yeah, it does, okay. So if it's empty, you fill it up, and it starts to pour water. And that's the gimmick of this dungeon. Fucking Christ. Stupid rock. Pretty mean, actually. Just, yeah, frostbite him. Although, he's not really going to take much damage to that, actually. Yeah, see, they don't give much very bad gold. Like, that one enemy just gave me 100 gold. Using the waterfall will unfortunately take you to an area you... Pretty sure you don't want to go in there anyways. Actually, no, you can't. No, you can't. Because I don't think the area over there will actually let you go very far. I think you'll reach a dead end right away. It's not like some games, like in Castlevania Arrow of Sorrow for the Game Boy Advance, where you need another skill that is really freaking hard to obtain just to get past a waterfall. And by the way, I've done it, I've felt like I've had to do it every time, too. Because if you don't have the ultimate sword in the game, I feel that this fucking game is just pathetically hard. Unless you like to, like, use the handgun, because I like using it on the fake final boss. Just stand there in the corner while he's throwing those meteors around. Anyone who knows what I'm talking about knows. Just, if you don't, just wait. I'll do an LP of it eventually. But, whenever he's throwing those meteors around, I like to just stand there in the corner when I have the chance. Just spam the gun, just for the shits of it. Alright, now if we come over here, we decide to make this land flourish with water, as if it doesn't have enough. Like, seriously, what the hell? And then the magic of this droplet will cause my emulator to lag like shit and make the waterfall go backwards! An element that was actually reused from Golden Sun. Okay, I did not notice that now. Which is pretty stupid of me, because how could I not notice that from one of my favorite games of all time? Although this is my favorite of all Golden Suns. The first one got me hooked on the game and actually made me love the story a bit. This game, it's much longer, so the story takes a long time to progress. And I mean it takes a long time to progress because you know how we're supposed to be going to Lemuria right now? We're not going there for a long time. Unfortunately, this may all look like side questing, but we have to do this. You have to do this in order to get to the next part of the story. We have to go through. I'm going to name off the dungeon now. There's one tower that I don't remember the name of. We have to clear that boat, right? Yeah. And I've completely lost, actually. We have to find that boat. We have to open up the rock there so that we can actually put the mask back on. Then we have to go over to the Gaia rock. We have to get a psi energy from that rock, and then we have to go to this sandy tower, and then we have to climb to the top of that, and then we have to get an item from it there. Then we head to the south after getting the psi energy from this one and get another object at the top of the Tundra Tower, and then... Okay, I'm actually completely fucking lost right now. Okay, didn't I just use... Hang on. If I just use this, just ignore this, but if I swear to God, I just use this just to lower the amount of encounters, because I'm actually getting a lot right now. And there's nothing over here! I've come to the same exact location twice! I'll be trapped forever. You know, why can't you swim, Felix? Why? And it's raining in this particular area. That's actually kind of interesting. Now, I have no idea which one we want to take, so I'm going to take the left path, because I'm left-handed. Why they even have a nice little ladder right there, I don't know. And frankly, I don't care. I think if we go this way, we get an item. Yes, we do. So after coming up that long path, we get a useless item. That's great. Well, it'll be nice for a few freaking golds later if we need it. Come on, pour me down. Blow me away. Come on, move. Move, come on, just move on. I don't want to nudge too far, else I'm going to get caught by the water. Speed up. I don't want to hold down the speed up button because it looks really ugly when I do that. I want to give this game as much praise as my emulator will allow it. Because on my PSP, it just plays like shit. Because the sound's all screwed up. I tried to find something that would fix it, but unfortunately no one seems to have noticed that this bug exists. That, or there's an updated version of the emulator, which fixes the bug itself, so we'll see. God damn it, let me run! Normally I'd fight them, but if there's not one or three, I normally don't fight. You know what? Screw this, I'm gonna kick your ass! Ragnarok on you. Healing Aura because you're actually kicking my ass. And then we're going to use Tornado because I haven't used it yet. And we're going to use Diamond Dust. So we're going to attack 3 times. Tornado! Wow, you're weak to it too. Ragnarok! Ow, ow, ow. Jenna, where's her healing spell? Dude! Wow. How slow is she? I think I need to give her some agility items. Like, seriously, that's pathetically slow. And that wouldn't actually have killed you even if I tried, so. Let's use Cure Well. And I'm just going to go all out with this. Wow, that worked. Cure Well just because she's kind of hurt right now. Ow. Die. Yes! Okay, maybe that was a good thing for me to be fighting, because we learned something we're probably going to need for the rest of the game. Revive. As long as you have enough Jinn, you're going to love this, because it's like a free Sanctum. No, not really free. It costs 15 psi energy, but... You know what? Hang on, if I can get over there. Considering how much you're already using in battle, that's not that much. If you're me and you're just feeling particularly unhappy, of course. Now, I don't know if there's any item actually over there. I'm going to see if I can try and run over there. Come on, come on, come on, come on, come on, come on! Ooh, I actually made that. But we don't want to do that. We want to fly up the waterfall! After coming up this waterfall... What I want to do is push this. No, no, no. Screw you, game. You're not letting me screw up that time. Pushing this over there will make the water... Oh, okay, so it doesn't move. Now, I don't know if there's anything in the other direction, but I'm just going to keep going this way. But what we want to do is go over here. Oh, we have to go all the way around it. Sorry. It's a Virginia? Oh, I think that might be called a Vertigo, I think. That might actually make some sense, considering that a Harpy and there's Vertigo. I'm just going to shut up. Not really. I have to keep talking. But not now! And now we find an oil job. One of the most powerful items that we can use in the game. Now let's keep going. Climb up the yellow brick road. That's the yellow brick road. Yes, the yellow brick road. The yellow brick road. The yellow brick road. The road that everybody loves. It's the yellow brick road. Oh, 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 yellow brick road. Everybody loves the yellow brick road. Alright, we're gonna try and take out this Vertigo and this fairy. Don't you dare you put me to sleep, you bastard! Kill it! Kill it with fire! Kill it! Fine, we'll just kill the first one. Thankfully, the fairy decides to attack. Sheba decides to be a badass and completely destroy the Vertigo. Felix decides to take a nap. Now he wakes up from his deep slumber, except we're not going to give him the pleasure of falling asleep because he just got a sun energy drink. Boom! Be a badass. Is it gone? Sheba just became a badass. She's officially a badass. Anyone who doesn't think she's a badass is not a badass. And you'll never be a badass. Why am I saying badass? Because I like saying badass. Badass, badass, badass. I am super mega badass. And, hang on. My cushion is folding on my chair. Hang on. Here we go. Actually, there's a link to the Topa Swamp right here. If I click on this link. Oh! No! Are you shitting me? My internet actually just died on my PC. There we go. I have connection now. Let's try that again. Alright, let's see if I scroll down. Yeah, not much. Alright. So there is no other items. So the game just teases you. That's... Cookie, Stardust stuff. Yeah, there's not much else. Oh, there is a real Taupu Swamp? Okay, I'm probably just wasting your time here, aren't I? I want to read that after I'm done there, because that seems really interesting. I love reading about the lore of Golden Sun. It sounds so interesting. Like, most people are like, oh, I don't care about the lore. I don't care. You know what? I find it to be really interesting for some reason. Maybe it's just because I really like this game, so finding out more about one of my favorite games makes me feel like I really know the story a bit more. Now, if we ignore that path down there and go over here, hop the ice, hopping on the icy blocks, we get the Mist Saber. Probably one of the coolest looking friggin' icons in the game. I mean, look at that. It doesn't make sense. Now, let's give it to ourselves, and we get a new power. And now we can give the Disc Axe to Pierce, and he finally has an Unleash attack, so. What does it unleash? Here, let's fix my items here. I'm sorry, I don't like it when my items are disorganized. Shearing Fog. And unfortunately, I don't think this thing looks very dramatic. I guess we won't be able to put that to the test, will we? Because these enemies just really love appearing, so. I just realized how fast I'm doing this on the keyboard. I wonder if I can get my controller set up to this. Because if I can, that would actually be kind of interesting. Oh, come on. Don't be such a hothead. You know exactly what I'm talking about. Don't be such a freaking hothead. I just wanna kick your ass to the moon and back. Do-diddle-diddle-do. Freeze! Lancer! You're not dead yet? How the hell are you not dead yet? Jeez, I don't know how Link ever got a Roc's Feather. These things are hard to kill. Wow, they give pretty good experience, too. I see why I start going up a lot of levels at this point in the game, because by the time we make it to... What's it called? Lemuria, I think it's called? Yeah, Lemuria. By the time we make it to Lemuria, you should be level 25. Now, that may sound like a very big gap between what we have and what we need, but let's remember, we have like, what, 1, 2, 3, 4, we have a crap ton of dungeons to go through before we actually make it there. So if you're not level 25 by then, just, like, go and find some items from the dungeons, because clearly you didn't actually try and find them. Come on. Oh, for the love of God. Now, thankfully, I chose to do this one first, because doing the Gaia Rock right now is just a pain in the ass. Let me tell you that now. Plus, I don't feel like looking up boss information, because I'm too lazy. Speaking of which, I have to go get his sprite so I can put him in the editor. Anyways, if we use Douse on this droplet, we make it rain. And then we make it wet itself like a little chihuahua. And then we pour water into an already filled lake. And then it pours sparkles down and makes a ripple in the water? I wonder what that does. Let's go over there and find out. Maybe it'll shoot us onto the moon. How cool will that be? Actually, no. If Golden Sun ever went to the moon, I would cry. And not tears of joy. You know what? One thing I don't like about the Aqua Rock is you must have a lot of... Like, it must hurt your feet after a while, having your feet always in the water. Your skin would practically be... Oh my god, I'm drowning! It would practically be rotting. Welcome to the inside of the Aqua Rock, everybody. This is where the more annoying part of the rock begins. And again, this can be said for every single one of these rocks. She's haunted? Are you serious? Ugh. Anyways, now that we pick up Psi Energy, and our Psi Energy is now full, and we have the second half of the Aqua Rock to do, I'll see you next time. And let's remember the best of Golden Sun, The Lost Age. This has been your host, Ark Dargo, signing off. Sayonara until next time. Bye-bye.